Hello everybody, my name is the Chef and welcome back to another episode of Just the Tip Tuesday. We've gone over quite a few things now in Just the Tip Tuesday, but I've been getting a couple questions here and there about how to actually craft medals, how to transfer medal traits, and so on and so forth. So in this video we're going to be showing you how to make medals, how to transfer them, how to sell them, and how to buy and use your medal shards wisely. So with that, let's just get right into it. First thing you got to do is click the medal menu here. We're going to go to craft. Now, crafting medals, so the way you get these medal shards, or fragments rather, is just simply by playing league mode or challenge battle with specific characters, and sometimes you get them passively. It all depends on how, like which characters you have in your box or which characters are on your team / you're fighting against, but typically the ones you're going to be getting the most of are the ones that you're, of the character that you're actually playing with. Now there are also a few other things and ways you can acquire these medals. One really big one, and I will go over that in a minute here, but yeah, that's pretty much the basics here. Now there's general, there's event, which I'm on right now. Currently there's no event going on, but these are very important. They're the pink medals you see sometimes on people, and when event medals come around, I would highly recommend you grind those out, because they do not come back as of this time in the game. So when those come around, make sure you grind those out. They're very simple to get. You basically just play the game. And I forgot to mention, you need at least 3 medal shards to be able to craft one medal. Now, character ranking medals, these are just kind of flashy medals that kind of show off, basically, that you've been playing this character quite a bit in league mode. Nothing really differentiates them from the rest of the medals, but they are basically just kind of like trophies, I would say. They don't do anything different, they just kind of look flashy. But yeah, we'll just move on to the next step. And as I just mentioned, the best way to get them otherwise is to play the 60-second challenge battle. Do it on very hard. It's not very hard as it says, but you'll get 3 shards for completing it. Alright, now the next thing you got to do here is upgrade. So obviously you're going to have to upgrade your medals if you want to get strong. Now the thing is, just click whatever medal you want. I'd suggest just building medals around the characters you want to use. So I'm just going to grab Aokiji for, example's sake here. It will cost you 1,000 bounty coins, and I think the second step will cost you 2, and the third step will cost you 3,000. And this can add up quite fast, so you got to be careful with your bounty coins, especially when you're doing this and the special training at the same time. So just keep your eyes out for that. Otherwise, it's very straightforward. You just got to wait out the timer, and that's about it. It'll upgrade over time, and you just continue to upgrade them up to 3 times. So the next step here is the medal point shop. So you can actually buy these medal transfers, and these will give you additional stats just in case you don't have the right roll on the medal that you wanted. Like say you got, I don't know, critical hit for example, you don't want that. You can always come here and buy additional stat medal exchanged tokens here, and these things are actually quite useful. They can also give you an additional stat on top, like a base stat on top of the percentage if you have it maxed out. And the way to get these is by going to the inventory /sell and selling the medals that you don't really seem that you're going to use, because this is the only way to obtain currency. Now if you see in the bottom left, it says 0 when I click on a 0 star, but when I click on a 3 trait maxed out medal, you're going to get 50 coins. Now this is a good way to just get rid of some extra coins that you're not using up, like on your support characters, and it might be worth your while to do that, to get that additional stat. Now probably the most important part about upgrading medals is transferring the traits. Now you will be crafting a lot of medals to try to get the perfect one that's 9-star, and that might take quite a bit of time, but here's how you do it. So you put the medal that you want in, and you want to overwrite the one that you don't want, that trait here. I'm going to go for the middle trait. So for example, you click that and you find a medal that you've already upgraded of the same type, and you just drag that into the material slot there, and it'll give you a 33.3% chance of it rolling one of these 3 stats. Now I want the HP one, obviously, because I don't like critical hit. Unfortunately, it didn't roll that way, but that's normal. It'll happen a lot. Now, there are ways around this, like usually the first and second trait are going to be low rolls, and the third one has a higher chance of becoming like a 3-star. So you usually want to go for the 3-star to get the highest possible stats, right? So if you don't get the right roll, you have a chance of retrying up to 5 times, but it will cost you gems and it will increase with every step. Now, about those items that you could buy at the shop that I was showing you earlier, you could find them on the items tab in the top right corner here. You click that. I don't have any currently because these are from events, but these are basically the same type of medals, and they will give you like quite a high stat boost. But the other ones are nice, they just aren't the same type. Like these ones are more specific to certain characters, but again, these give really high percentage boosts, which are quite nice. So after you've crafted about 100 million medals, and you have the basics now, pretty much what you're going to be doing is like trying to figure out which medals you want to use on certain characters. I'm going to take this Ace for example. He has a high chance of critical hit when there's 60 seconds or less remaining, so you want to get some medals that are kind of good for and built around that trait. For example, this one here, when you critical hit, you have a chance to reduce skill 1 cooldown by 3%, which is quite nice, especially in those last 60 seconds, which are clutch. This one here as well, you get a little bit of an additional crit boost, and also this one you get some HP when you KO the enemy. Now this is not only a very harmonious medal set, as you can see all these different tags, but this works well with a character like this. Now I'm not saying this is like the best absolute medal set for the specific character, but as you can see there's a lot of traits, and you typically want to build medals that actually complement each other, or else you might be wasting your time for the time being, or you'll be missing out on like potential league scores or challenge battle scores, and like being the best player you possibly can be. Now, they don't always have to be harmonious. If you take a look at my big mom, she has that damage reduction trait. Now, I'm just running 3 of these, and these only have 1 tag in common, which is a pretty shitty one, which is like a dodge trait. But it gives an additional huge, like 15% damage reduction buff, which is massive. So you can go that route if you want. Just have fun with it, mix and match. There's no right or wrong, just do you. The final thing I want to go over is saving medal sets. Now this will save you a lot of time if you want to just transfer them between characters. Basically you just click edit on one of these, and you can add 3 sets and you can save it and just kind of drag and drop to any character you want, which I'll show you here. For example, I click equip medal, and if you click on set in the top middle there, this is the save set here if you want to like save the set on the character that you have right now. But if you do want to just like give him another set, you just click set there, and then you can just drag and drop a whole thing like that. Very simple, and that's basically all there is to know about medals. So with that, that concludes the medal set guide. If you guys find this helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're a new player, obviously there's more 101 videos that I have made in the past that can help you become a better player, and they are very useful. So check those out if you want, and yeah, I hope you guys stick around, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.